Big week this week. Key economic indicators are coming out. And what did CNBC say about the home values right now in May? All that, including, I'm going to go over Diana Olick. Did she show her face or did she not show her face? If you followed this channel long enough, you'll know it says it's either positive or negative. All next on Real Estate Daily. Welcome everyone. My name is Troy, and every day we go over, at least Monday through Friday, we go over real estate, housing, and the mortgage markets. Now, before we jump into it, I know you're screaming 7.5% interest rates. Troy, are you kidding me? I ain't looking for a beep and home. Now, I'm telling you, get my guide. It's free. Link down below, buyer's guide. What that's going to do is going to tell you all the actually is going to go over all the process of buying a home from beginning to end, alpha to zebra, and it's going to make it a lot less stressful. So it's very, very cool to actually read through that while you're sitting on the sidelines, getting and enjoying the summer. All right, so let's jump right into it. This is directly from Twitter. This is the Kobesi letter. Kobesi letter comes out once a month. It is kind of a bigger money here. And this is what the key events this week is. CPI inflation data is coming out Wednesday. PPI, which is right behind it on Thursday. Jobless claims on Thursday. Consumer sentiment, which has been the toilet now for the last year and a half, 2 years, I should say. It'll be Friday. And then Q2, quarter two, 2023 bank earnings begin. We're going to see where the bank's really at. And are they going to show on their balance sheets all the negative commercial banks foreclosures or just non-payments? I mean, so many of these companies are not getting paid. People are just saying, hey, take back the commercial real estate. We're going to see about that. And then the total of 8 Fed speakers are going to speak this week. We're going to, they're all going to have their own, idea of what they foresee in the future. And then are we going to see all this volatility out there, which is going to return because of the craziness? And I really feel that we're going to have a big negative sentiment from those Fed speakers. I really think that they are under the impression, or they're focused on raising the rate another 25 basis points. Even though I think that the economy is already broken, they continue to say this over and over. Whatever we do today affects the next 6 to 9 months. Well, guys, you're affecting it already, and you keep looking at data, jobless data. And I will say last week, after reviewing the numbers, it makes me want to throw up. All those numbers that came out so positive were, half of them were new jobs created by the government. So you're telling me the government is the one that's hiring people. At least that's what the numbers show. Whether they're actually doing it or not could be a farce. We don't know. All right, let's jump into CNBC. This is my indicator. If there is negative news, then Diana Olick has her big fat face on the picture. I call her my girlfriend. If there's positive news, we don't see her anywhere. She is a lead writer for CNBC on real estate, and this is continuing to be true. Home prices are hitting new highs again as high rates put a squeeze on supply. No, and let's go read the key points. If these are the key points I've been saying now for so long, it says home prices hit a record high in May according to Black Knight. Okay, we use Black Knight to show rates every single day. Even with the rates high, home prices are setting new records in some markets. New listings are down 25% from a year ago as homeowners with sub-4 mortgage rates are reluctant to sell their homes. Guys, there is no inventory. That's why. So the little bit of homes are out there. You have the buyers that are out there that are just focused on, I need to buy a home, because we're not going to see anytime soon rents go down. It's just not going to happen. So this is a very, very positive real estate notion for all you, YouTubers and Twitter, influencers out there that keep saying that, oh, the market's going to crash. I keep hearing that. I've heard it for 6 months now. Why is it setting new highs? It's setting new highs because there's no inventory. If you read the macro, you'll know actually what's going on. If you sit there in your bird seat, just like Diana Olick, and you go, oh, I'm going to wait till it goes down 20-30%. Guess what happened? In 2008, it dropped 30-40%, and you couldn't buy a house because nobody would loan on it. If we drop 30 or 40%, you're not buying a house, guys, unless you got cash sitting on the sidelines to pay for it, and most people do not. All right, next article, again, CNBC, and we're gonna start flying through these because I'm just proving the same point over and over. Real estate facing low inventories. We're facing it. Low foreclosures. There are hardly any foreclosures. And delinquencies. Everyone's got a job / everyone has got equity in their homes. They can turn around and sell their homes and pocket tens of thousands of dollars if they lose their job. And they can walk away with a nest egg and then move out of this godforsaken state like most people are. All right, says Black Knight's Andy Walden. All right, next. LA, Orange County home buying slumps, the second slowest sales on record. No inventory. No one's buying. We're not selling anything. Guys, it's very, very obvious. Theme over and over and over. All right, let's go back to the Kobesi letter. This is a very interesting part. This is medium monthly house payments by state. This is pretty crazy when we break it down. We're seeing it here. Hawaii, the average price of a payment, monthly payment is $4,870. California is $4,590. Wow, we're not far behind here. Massachusetts, $3,830. Washington's $3,700. New Jersey, $3,600. Colorado. It is crazy. And you start thinking to yourself, okay, where's the California's going? Well, California's going to Texas. You don't see Texas in the top 15. California's going to Florida. What do you see? No Florida on there. Do you see Tennessee on there? No Tennessee. Do you see Arizona? No Arizona. You see Nevada? No Nevada. Guess where they're going? They're going to places where it's way more affordable and you have much better government oversight. Way better than, let's go over it. The woke in Hawaii, California, Massachusetts, Washington, New Jersey. Guess what? Those are the states that people are living in that are just pushing them out. All right, jump in the next article here. Well, let's get down to rates. Last Friday, still wasn't very good. 30-year conforming are 7.02. I just had a client that I got in escrow. They locked their 20% down, high FICO. They locked it in at 7%. I was like completely stunned. Wow. So it went up about 2 basis points, but we saw FHA drop 4 basis points down to 6.852. Guys, like I said before, at the very beginning, and the Kobesi letter told us there's so much happening this week, and when banks are going to have problems, Q2 quarterly reports are coming in, or earnings are coming in. Everyone's lowered them, so don't expect the stock market to do really bad because they've lowered them so much. That they're banking on things to be significantly less than a year ago or even 2 quarters ago. So they're not going to. A lot of companies are not going to go under what they forecast because they already forecasted way less. Well, thank you guys very much for joining us today. Hang on for the ride for this week. It's going to be a roller coaster. You guys take care. I will see you tomorrow.